Most people believe that winning the lottery is purely a game of numbers and chance. But those who have truly studied the nature of success understand something far more powerful, that the external win is always a reflection of the internal alignment. The secret to winning, not just the lottery, but any grand prize in life, begins within the mind. If you approach the lottery with desperation, disbelief, or a scattered focus, you are not in harmony with the energy of receiving. But when you create a clear and definite image of your win, and when that image is repeated so often it becomes a certainty within your soul, you move from hoping to knowing. And knowing is the key. You must become the winner before the ticket is ever drawn. This means living, thinking, and breathing as though the winning numbers are already yours. Speak them aloud, see them in your mind, feel the joy of holding the check in your hands. The mind, when fully convinced, transmits vibrations so strong they rearrange the outer world. This is not luck, this is law. The same law that governs gravity governs riches. The disciplined, focused, and emotionally charged mind is a magnet for results. If you treat the lottery as mere gambling, you gamble your energy away. But if you treat it as a spiritual exercise in belief, persistence, and expectation, then the game becomes a tool, not a trap. People who win big are not always smarter or more deserving, but they are aligned. They hold a definite goal, and they repeat it with such unshakable faith that nature responds. They see the prize in their imagination, they remove all doubt, and they act in harmony with their belief. This formula is simple. Know exactly what you want. Believe it is already yours. Repeat that image in your mind until it becomes more real than your current circumstances. Then give thanks, hold your focus, and wait, not with anxiety, but with certainty. Because what you truly believe, what you feel deep within is already done, that, and only that, becomes your reality. Before a single coin ever lands in your pocket, before a lottery win ever lights up your life, it begins in the invisible realm of your imagination. Wealth is not something you chase in the world. It's something you first conceive clearly in the mind. The imagination is the workshop of the soul. It is where all fortunes are born. Every castle, every empire, every invention, and yes, even every winning lottery ticket first lived as a clear, vivid mental picture. The average person waits for evidence before believing, but the wise one believes first and allows evidence to follow. If you can see yourself holding the winning ticket, if you can feel the joy of that financial breakthrough before it happens, and if you walk through life as though it's already done, then the outer world begins to arrange itself to match the inner vision. What you cannot see internally, you cannot claim externally. The bank account is simply a reflection it mirrors. The wealth you have accepted in your mind, what most call luck, is often nothing more than preparation meeting opportunity. The person who wins, who breaks through, who beats the odds, is never just randomly lucky. They are mentally prepared. Their mind has been trained, disciplined, and focused like a laser on their outcome. You cannot afford to approach life, or even a lottery ticket, with a scattered or lazy mind. Those who drift, hoping something good might happen, rarely see results. But the one who lives with intention, who wakes up daily rehearsing their success, conditioning their emotions, and sharpening their focus, that person becomes a magnet for so-called luck. You must discipline your thoughts because a distracted mind sends mixed signals to life. When your aim is definite and your focus is unwavering, chance is no longer random. It becomes a response to your inner order. In truth, what we call luck is simply the reward of mental consistency, and that reward always favors the focus. The world tells you that winning the lottery is luck, but that is only the surface view. Dig deeper, and you'll find that true winning is the result of mental alignment. It is the alignment of thought, belief, and emotion into a single force, certainty. When your thoughts are vague, your results are uncertain. But when your thoughts are precise, unwavering, and fueled by inner conviction, you move into harmony with the very outcome you desire. Certainty is not arrogance, it is faith in the unseen. The winner already feels the joy, already sees the result, already speaks as though the prize is theirs. They're not hoping, they're knowing. And this knowing sends out a vibration so pure and strong that it draws circumstances, people, and opportunities into perfect order to deliver the win. The moment you align yourself with certainty, without doubt, without hesitation, life has no choice but to respond. You don't win because of chance. You win because you have chosen to live in the end result with absolute mental clarity. There is a hidden force within you, silently working day and night, your subconscious mind. This inner servant does not argue, does not judge, and never questions what you impress upon it. It accepts every idea you feed it, whether good or bad, success or failure, wealth or poverty, and works tirelessly to bring those ideas into physical form. To win, you must give your subconscious a clear, definite command, not a weak hope, not a casual wish, but a firm, repeated instruction soaked in emotion and belief. Imagine holding that winning ticket. See yourself living the life that follows it. Feel the ease, the excitement, the freedom. As you saturate your inner mind with that picture, your subconscious begins to rearrange your beliefs, actions, and even external conditions to match that vision. Most people never win because their subconscious mind is filled with conflict. They want the prize, but secretly believe they don't deserve it. But once you align your inner command with confidence, your subconscious becomes your most powerful ally, and that is when miracles begin to unfold. There's a vast difference between wishful thinking and a belief that burns with emotion. One is passive, the other is magnetic. You can wish for riches all your life and never see them. But the moment you infuse your belief with emotion, intensity, and passion, you activate a force far greater than logic. The subconscious mind does not respond to empty words or idle hopes. It responds to feeling. If you say, "I am going to win," but feel uncertain, doubtful, or undeserving, the feeling dominates, and the result will match it. But when you declare your victory with unshakable belief and feel it so strongly that it moves you to act, speak, and think as if it were already yours, you turn yourself into a living magnet. Emotion is the fuel of manifestation. The universe does not respond to noise. It responds to vibration, and vibration is created through deep, consistent feeling. Those who win are not always more intelligent, but they are emotionally involved. With their vision, they believe with their whole heart, and fortune rushes to meet them. Before the world sees your triumph, you must first win in silence within yourself. Every great outward victory is the harvest of many small, invisible seeds planted in the soil of the mind. The lottery ticket, the money, the celebration, these are only results. The real battle is fought in private, in your thoughts, in your beliefs, and in your daily self-talk. Success never appears by accident. It is cultivated behind the scenes, where no one is watching, where your faith is tested, and where your patience is forged. You must win mentally long before you win physically. You must overcome doubt, eliminate fear, and develop a strong inner image of the life you desire. This is not done once, it is done daily, quietly, consistently, with discipline and dedication. The mind must be trained, just as a muscle is trained, and once your inner world is steady and convinced of your outcome, the outer world aligns itself accordingly. Remember, every jackpot begins not with numbers, but with inner certainty. Nothing in this world is more powerful than a mind that possesses unwavering faith and a clear, definite purpose. Faith alone, if not directed, can be scattered and ineffective. Purpose alone, without belief, can fade under pressure. But when you combine the two, when you believe with all your heart in a specific outcome, and you commit to it as if it were already done, you create a force that bends circumstances in your favor. This is the true formula for manifestation. It is not enough to hope. It is not enough to casually desire. You must decide exactly what you want, and then believe in that decision with such emotional intensity that doubt becomes impossible. This combination generates a magnetic energy, a pull, that begins to attract ideas, people, opportunities, and even lucky breaks that align perfectly with your goal. It is not chance. It is law. The world moves for those who know exactly what they want and refuse to doubt. That is the winning edge. That is the formula that works. Expectation is not just a feeling. It is a command to the universe. Whatever you confidently expect, you begin to attract. You shape your future not by what you want casually, but by what you believe is already on its way. The mind, when anchored in confident expectation, becomes a magnet for its own prophecy. If you expect failure, it finds you. If you expect delays, they show up. But if you wake each day fully convinced that something good, something big, something life-changing is coming your way, then your actions, your energy, and even the world around you begin to respond. You don't have to know the exact how. You just need to hold firm the inner belief that it is coming and act in alignment with that truth. The winners in life aren't